Hey guys, my name is CDM and welcome back to another art journey video. This is the second episode, and in the previous episode we have drawn Liko from Pokemon Horizon. It was my first time drawing digitally and it was really hard, but I actually enjoyed it very much, and that is why I'm doing a second video. Definitely check out this video in the previous episode, which is in the description below. Someone saw my video and commented and gave me tips, so let's look at that first. So they basically recommended that I should, that starting off with a real human was a bit difficult, like I said it is, and that we should start off a bit smaller, try to search a monochrome apple pictures, and then use black, gray and white, which is easier than just taking random colors of a human and just write it down. They also stated that I should look at my art program, which is Photoshop, and my tablet, and I feel like in order to actually learn the program and the tablet we should just draw more, and I feel like having those mistakes makes it like unique. Everything on YouTube is perfect, almost every single content creator does it perfect. So I thought showing my mistakes to you guys would make things more interesting, huh? I have taken two pictures, one more realistic and one more like, what's it called, cartoony. One video, and let's see how well I can do that. With that being said, I'm gonna give the word to voiceover CDM, and I'm basically gonna do the labor work. Hello, voiceover CDM here, and well, welcome to the speed up section of this video, just like the previous video. And first I've tried to draw the outline of the apple and like the circle. In my first tutorial video I learned that drawing with lines is not always the best choice, so that is why I tried doing shapes and being a big circle, and then I added the white into it afterwards. But as you can see, I forgot a huge part about the apple, which I'm gonna explain later too. So basically in this part I forgot that I should have added like the top part of the whiteness too, so I can make the apple go inside and make it more look 3D. And this is the part where I was struggling with that and removing it a lot and changing it, because I didn't see that yet, but I will soon hereafter. Then I started just drawing lines to see if I could find the right angle to find that right solution. I tried doing different search different tools, explore the program a bit more, and then just added random black lines, and this is actually the result of my first try, which I don't really like. Okay, I'm gonna take over from here. So there are a few things that I'm currently struggling with, and the first thing is, as you can see probably, is that the left side of this, like this, I have it wrong than it was here, and I feel like I'm doing lines again, which is also wrong. This is also not good because it's, well, not 3D like it looks here, and this apple goes inside, like almost here, and well, my apple doesn't do that. It's basically just going there. So CDM back here, and let me explain to you how I've adjusted my second try. So basically I've looked more into the cartoony apple to my right, and actually did the outline of the apple first to get the idea of where the other lines should be. I started off with the white circle like I did in the previous one, and I really tried focusing on the top point, as that probably makes the apple look like an apple for everyone else. I also removed the guidelines. That was also a mistake that I should have done previously. So basically adding the top part, which was the most important part, and try to fill it in, which already kinda looked better than my previous attempt. And after that one I basically experimented with more lines, and I also wanted to start with the stem of the thing and the outline to make sure that at least the apple looked like an apple. And I don't know if this is cheating, but well, what's the point in drawing an apple if it's not an apple in my eyes? Then I forgot that I was on a different layer, which was also experimenting. But yeah, it is actually funny to see me struggle here and think and how to solve it. Like, look at him. But it's already going into the good way, and let me speed up the next section for you so you can see the end result. Okay, so let's look at what we have right now. So I don't know if I can show. This was my first try. Not actually. I can show it in the editing. So we have my first try, which then I changed into this try. I mean, of course, it's not exactly looking like image 2, like this. This, of course not this one. But let's look at my thing. Does the apple go inside? Does it give it that feeling? Maybe if we look at it a bit far. You know what? If we look at it like this, it kinda does look like an apple. It actually kinda does. Learn how to draw for beginners, episode 1. Okay, shout out to Brett's art school for giving me this opportunity and, well, providing me this knowledge. Let's go.
Welcome, students. This is the Learning How to Draw class. If your schedule says something different, you're in the wrong place. Okay, a lot of people are in the wrong place today.
Oh no, I'm
well,
not.
For the rest of you, today we are taking the first steps in an amazing journey to become artists. Your imaginations will shape the world, move millions, ignite the hearts of... Yes, do you have a question?
Who are you?
I am your art teacher, Mr. Brad.
Mr. Brad.
And what's that sound?
Brad Sensei.
That's my theme song. I have a theme song.
And you're a professional artist.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
So no.
I can teach. We have a lot to cover, and today we're going to be starting with the basics of drawing. We're going to be going over lines and shapes and everything you're going to need as a foundation to move forward and become an artist. So I'm going to go over how this class works. If you're working from home, follow along and feel free to pause this video at any time to get your materials ready, or if you just need a little more time with any of the assignments we cover. Or you could just watch the whole videos and then look at the chapter markers down below on the video to go back to certain sections if you want to do the assignments.
Let's first look at the video, do a few assignments, and leave some assignments for the next episode. If you want to see a third episode, I don't know, let me know.
Class, we're going to cover a different topic that will give you a good starting place for learning how to draw. We'll go over the materials you need, and then we'll have lessons where you can learn an important skill or two, and I'll leave you with homework and even link to other free resources available here on the YouTubes.
What if we don't want to do the homework?
Then you will only be hurting yourself, young man. Let's go over to the supply cupboard and see what we're going to need today. For this lesson, all you need is a pencil and paper.
That's it?
Well, you could draw on the wall or something if you don't have paper.
Or
I want to use
digitally.
my iPad.
That's fine. Draw with anything. I have these cool pens.
Okay, so Mr. Brad, sir, can I draw on my digital pad, please, senpai? Okay, thank you.
Use those too.
I also have the Bingo HD 360 Pro, the most advanced drawing tablet ever made.
Oh, son, should have watched my review before buying that.
Why is it smoking?
Oh no.
Important fact. Don't get too hung up on what tools you have. Whatever you want to draw with is fine. And if all you have is pencil and paper, great, because that's all you need to do any of these lessons.
Looks like we're ready to start. To be an artist, you have to start looking at the world like an artist. Everything you will be drawing is made up of simple shapes. We can boil it down to just 3. Boxes, circles.
That's also what the previous video told me. Like, we're It's basically shapes and not lines. Waar?
And triangles. Just look around this room. Circle, box,
Familiarity.
triangle, circle, box, triangle. Some items are made up of multiple shapes. And this is what I mean by looking around at the world like you're an artist. You should start breaking down things that you see every day around you into these shapes and ask yourself, how would I draw that using basic shapes? You've probably drawn all these shapes before, but since this is our first lesson, we're going to be starting with the very basics. These 3 shapes are all made of lines, and drawing lines seems pretty easy, but what about drawing a very straight and very long line? Let's go to assignment 1. The first thing I want you to do is make a bunch of dots down one side of your paper and a bunch of dots down the other side of your paper. Now what we're going to be doing here is pretty simple. We're going to be connecting those dots with a line. The key here is to keep your wrist straight and draw with your arm.
Let me get another layer. And okay, so what he told us basically in the lesson, it was that we had to make lines. Let's do 5 lines. Go here. Alright, I do see some curviness, but these are lines.
For this assignment, you're gonna need 3 pieces of paper. Paper 1, I want you to fill this with squares. Treat every line like it's important.
Everywhere, here, I want here, 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 here. Said try not to overshoot, but I think I'm overshooting. Okay, these are my squares, so alright. This is a questionable square, this is probably not a square. Alright, I did overshoot here. Let's continue. Let's just draw circles, maybe that works. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. I can't make similar circles, that's pretty bad, I think. This is hard. But this almost was okay. Kind of. I don't know. Maybe I should use different programs, but I don't know. The circle drawing is really hard. Okay, I hate the circle one. Okay, I'm gonna add this as a bookmark so we can work on that the next episode. So in this episode we have drawn an apple to try and work on smaller objectives, and I really like that, and I feel like we've gotten a good idea about shapes right now. In the next episode, if you guys want to see a next episode, please let me know and suggest what I can do or cannot do. Well, I think I can do anything, but just to state it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and well, with that being said, I see you guys next time.